This psychiatrist found a patient file from 1968, but the room it listed doesn't exist anymore. The last patient, Dr. Evelyn Carr, was used to quiet nights. As the overnight psychiatrist at Black Hollow Psychiatric Hospital, she was no stranger to silence, long, creeping hours broken only by the occasional scream echoing down the ward, or the hum of flickering fluorescent lights overhead. The hospital, built in 1921 and barely modernized since, had the kind of silence that felt watched, but Evelyn had always considered herself rational. She believed in diagnoses, in symptoms, in science. That belief began to unravel on a Tuesday. It started with a folder, left on her desk during shift change. Unmarked, aged. Inside, brittle yellowed paper listed a patient she didn't recognize. Jonathan Reed, room 313. Admitted. October 13th. I-968, status ongoing observation. That room number didn't exist anymore. Black Hollow had sealed off the entire West Wing after a fire in the late 80s. It was condemned, unsafe, crumbling. Still, the folder was specific. The notes inside were disturbing. Pages of interviews, all written in the same spidery hand. He says the faces come through the walls, that they whisper in colors, not words. He says they know our thoughts before we do. He says we all go to room 313 eventually. Evelyn chuckled nervously. Clearly a prank. Someone in records having a bit of fun. But the longer she stared at the photo clipped to the last page, a man with eyes so dark they looked like holes, the more her stomach turned. She brought it up to security. They said no one had entered records in weeks. She asked about the photo. The guard grew quiet. I think he used to work here, a janitor maybe. Disappeared in the 70s. Still, Evelyn couldn't shake the feeling. That night she wandered. The western hallway was boarded up, but something about the air was different, humid, pulsing, like breath. One board had been pried loose. Inside, the corridor was silent, thick with dust and the smell of mildew. Her flashlight flickered. Footsteps echoed behind her. But when she turned, nothing. Room numbers passed in rapid succession. 309, 311, then, somehow, 313. The door stood slightly ajar. Inside, the room was pitch black, not dim, black. Her flashlight died the moment she stepped in. Her radio cracked with static. Behind her, the door slammed. Then came a voice, whisper thin and too close to her ear. You're the last patient, Dr. Carr. The darkness shifted, grew limbs, faces. She screamed. But it was swallowed whole. When morning came, the door was open again. But room 313 was empty. Just a desk, a dusty chair, and a new file sitting neatly on top. Carr, Evelyn, admitted, May 28th, 2025. Status. Ongoing observation. Black Hollow still operates, but no one remembers Dr. Carr anymore. And the West Wing? Still sealed, mostly